Hey, welcome to another tutorial about ArcoLinuxB. We're working on Plasma, as you just saw. I'm gonna launch Chromium. I'm going to ArcoLinuxB, and the B stands for building. Okay, move it to screen 1. And it's all about giving you, the user, the power to build whatever we build. If we can build, why can't you build it, right? So that's the share the knowledge that we give you, and you can build ArcoLinux ISO, the D ISOs, and all the Bs. And we were a little bit behind with all these tutorials about building your own ISO, and the last one I have to create today is Ukui. So Ukui is, well, a strange kind of look, and if you Google it, you're probably gonna end up with on Ubuntu or something. Ukui.org. Not really. So the Ubuntu Kylin, that's the one we're talking about. That's the one, oh my god, Ubuntu, right? That's the one we're talking about. We can have that too on ArcoLinux. So also on ArcoLinux, right? So it's always the same procedure. Once you looked at a few of these articles and videos, you definitely gonna get that, hey, that's not that difficult to build my own personal ISO. And no, it's not. So Control C. Usually I move everything to my desktop, so I'm going to go to my desktop and say on here, open me a terminal. Control Shift V is always going to work. Termite. In this case, it's not Termite, it's Console, right? And you have git cloned all the knowledge, all the scripts you require to build your own Ukui in this case, right? ArcoLinux ISO. Watch out with Arch ISO. Arch ISO is moving, it's on the move, right? We need Arch ISO version 49-1. A quick check if that's the case. You can do it with -Q, Arch ISO. Well, and if it says it's not there, then it's not there, meaning pacman -S, Arch ISO. Now, Arch ISO is available on Arch Linux, not on Manjaro and maybe other, well, certainly not Ubuntu or anything like it, on Solus and so on. So it's an Arch Linux application that we use, that they use, to make their own Arch Linux ISO. So it needs to be there, it needs to be that version. Okay, check. Line number 2 says go inside this particular file. If you want to change the choices we've made, ArcoLinux is one big Lego pool of pieces. Take a look at the pool, and then a few containers go in there, all Lego pieces, right? And you choose whatever piece you want to have on the machine, on your operating system. Now, there are difficult packages, technical packages that maybe it's better to keep off. But at some point in time, you realize, hey, whether or not to have Shotwell is your decision. Whether to have simple scan is your decision. It's the only difference is a hashtag. That's it. One hashtag, present or not present. That's all it is. If you want glances, you like glances. Not sure if I have glances. Right? Okay, I have glances. If you like this kind of thing and you want it on the ISO, well, put it on the ISO. Hashtag delete it and it's gone. It will be now on the ISO. And you can keep on going on and reading about, okay, definitely like my Numix icons here. It's all the Numix stuff, I want my icons, and so on and so on. Done changing, right? I'm done changing. Yeah, cool enough, right? You just go through the list and understand that you don't get all the packages right now. But in the future, you'll learn more and more. Now, the thing we need to do here as well is decide whether we want to run 30 or 40. And the only difference is that number 30 is going to delete all the packages that you have in your var cache pacman. So the cache will be deleted and you'll download everything again. So if you are already low on bandwidth, then that's not a good thing. Or if you want to quickly build it, and you've already built one, right? So this, as a general rule, I would say it's the first time of the day you're building it, use 30, right? And 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, you say, okay, let's build it again. Then use number 40. That's basically what's here, right? For the second time, more conservative for your bandwidth usage, you're not gonna delete, let's go there. You're not gonna delete var, cache, pacman, packages. These guys, it's 3.8 in here already with 1506 files. If I run 30, it's all gone. I need to download it again. If I run 40, I'm not gonna delete this. I'm gonna reuse the packages, right? So that's the difference. Quicker, less usage and bandwidth. So mine is 40. And for the technical guys, let's put this in this video as well. The technical guys, you select these two, melt menu, compare selected files and folders, and then you get it. Here it says cleaning the cache, right? And that's the command. Here we don't clean the cache. In number 40, we don't clean the cache. That's the command. And later on, we're not going to remove the build folder either, right? So it's two differences and that's it. But it's a lot of difference in time. Oh, let me kill this again. So he wants to know my password. There is my password. And some general information. We're going to go for Ukui. So version of 2020, 11 November for 9th version, Arch ISO 49-1 and so on and so on. And then you can follow along or walk away, whatever you like best. I'm gonna pause the video when this check, all these checks are done. Because if pacman says it's okay, then it's okay. Then it's just waiting for everything to be installed. So if you're figuring out things and say, oh, this Lego block, that Lego block, right? This is the moment of truth. And then it's off. And then it's one of 1036 packages and it's just off. And you can just walk away. Now, adding packages to this Arch ISO packages x86-64 can only be done if it's a package from Arch Linux, if it's a package from ArcoLinux, and never from AUR, right? AUR is not a package. AUR is a package build recipe. That's all it is. Probably still have one. Let's have quickly see if I can have one in the cache. In yay, I build AUR vote, right? So this is it. So this is actually the package, right? This is the package, but we need to build the package, and that's all it is. AUR vote. The thing from the AUR is a package build, a recipe, and not a, in Windows terms, an executable or an MSI extension, right? Here we have a, what just deleted it, a ZST, zoom, voila. tar xz is what comes in, and we make a package from it, an executable for it. Package tar ZST, that's our extension in Arch Linux and ArcoLinux. So building, we need the package itself. We need the repos. And the repos are, of course, in PAMAC. That's the easiest way to go about it, and open up PAMAC and go for browse, go for categories, go for repositories. Any of these guys can be installed. Anything that's in here that you say, I want to have this, I want to have that, and ArcoLinux repo testing, well, testing, keep out of testing, but repo here, maybe there's something you'd like to add, but the third party is not from us, somebody else, right? Third party. And all these packages have been pre-built. We have over 100 packages that you can just click install, or in this case, when we're building, right, type it in the package file, and anything will be installed, like Stacer, Vento, Body, Xcursor, Breeze, stuff like that. Extra large means extra large. So these guys are over 100 megabyte, right? And they are coming from here. And there are pretty important things in here, like Dropbox is in here. Etcher bin is in here, Git Fiend is here, Git Kraken is here, Google Chrome, Google Earth Pro, InSync is here, Minecraft launcher if you want a game, and so on and so on. So all these things, anything from this list, but keep out of testing, anything of this list can just be added to this particular file. Which particular file are we talking about? This guy, right? Packages x86-64. It's just the list of packages you want to have on your future system. This is my Plasma system. Ukui system. What's going to go on there? You've decided in here. Let's wait for the ISO to pop out and then continue. All right, it's finished. So it says ArcoLinuxB Ukui is there. It's an ArcoLinuxB out, and we can have a look whether it's there. So Control H, ArcoLinuxB out. Cool. We have an Ukui with an ISO. How big is it? 1.7 it says down here. And we have a package list we can have a look at. So what's in here? So a few ArcoLinux stuff. Basically 58 lines, 26, let's say 25, right? 25 or something. Packages of ArcoLinux and all the rest, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And 136 minus 20, 30 packages, and all the rest is ArcoLinux. So this is what we think Ukui should look like on an ArcoLinux system. Again, it's a free world. Choose the packages you like on your ISO and try it out. But basically that's for the next video. Let's try this particular ISO out on our VirtualBox.